What's up, Zadale? Thank you for that 3 months. And how is the new year treating me? Pretty well. Pretty well. I got my new car, so that's good. I had a little bit of time off to hang out with my brother, and otherwise, it's business as usual for me. Ermagerd the lag, we made it. Ermagerd. I mean, apart from that, apparently, crazy stuff is going on in the capital of the U.S., so, you know, there's lots of drama to watch on Facebook and stuff, so, you know, or the news or wherever you get your news. My news is from Facebook, apparently. I think the first thing we need to do is get a new stone mining system going on because, yeah. Our stone is all running out around here. We have almost mined out this stone. Let's see here. Do I want to keep... I guess the question is, I haven't had any issue with running out of stone, have I? Like this amount of stone brick making is enough. I could update these steel furnaces. Might be making, well, I wonder if I should use electric furnaces instead of these. Do electric furnaces make more pollution than steel furnaces? I wonder. Production pollution. Electric mining drills. Okay, electric furnaces actually create more, well, pollution for a minute. Pollution 1 a minute. Electric furnaces actually do create less pollution than steel furnaces. So I actually should replace these. So let's see, where can we get some stone? Where is there some stone around here? The whole crap ton over there, that's pretty far away. Uranium. I guess that's probably the closest stone we got. You love old school RPGs on their music? Thanks for the info. Absolutely. 100% recommend whatever the YouTube channel I just told you. What is it called? Okay. Can't even remember. How would I get this stone? It's Orchestral Fantasy is what it's called. How would I get this stone up into here to be... We have a train going by. Could I have a train pick up? So this is something that people who have played a little more Factorio could probably tell me. But I bet you I could use this same train line, add a couple of like stops here and secondary like signals, and have a train that comes from here, smelts the stone, loads it onto here, and then goes, use the same train track to deliver it to where this stone is. How could I wonder how, if I could use some train, I wonder if we could use trains a little bit more extensively to do that. Could I do that? Using train signals. Could I smelt it down there, then just bring the stone over to here and have... How do train signals work? Let me see here. We have rail signals. I don't think I've used those. I've used the stops. Can I like... Okay, so this just tells them to stop. I hope I didn't mess up my train by doing that. Is my train still going? It's still going. Okay. Because what I would like to do is have a separate train that brings the stone over to here. I could have an unloading thing here, or maybe a separate break off for the unloading of the stone. I wonder if I want... The question is, do I need to have... So the question is it okay to use two different trains carrying two different materials on the same railroad tracks? I guess that's the question I need to answer. Is that something I can do? Or do I need to do different train tracks that maybe cross each other? I wonder, can I have train tracks that cross each other? Let me check this out. I can, okay. Control Z. So I would just need to use signals when they cross. I think we could do that. You never played the game, but your answer, sure, maybe. Okay. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I think I want to do a separate train, and where the train tracks cross, we will use signals so that they don't run into each other. I think like traffic signals, basically. So I think we can make that work. So basically what I want is I want a train that's just going to deliver the cooked stone to here. So we're going to want a train. How we're going to do this? Train's probably going to need to come up over here and then go across and then down to unload. So it'd be something like a train track along here. Something along the lines of here. Okay, so this would be an unloading station, and we would have these train tracks cross. Go down like this. And we need to do underground tracks here. I know I might have to upgrade my steel too, so. Okay. And of course that crosses right there, of course. We have a big electric pole. Okay. All right. And this train track, I probably just bring it along here to bring it to the stone. So we'll use up all the tracks we have for now. We'll have to get some more in a bit. This is the most extensively I've used train tracks before in this run, so at least that's, you know, nice for me to do something slightly new and different. Okay, hopefully I have cliff explosives for that. Beautiful. There. Go, my robot minions, go! Take out those trees, lay those tracks down for me. Do the work that I am too lazy to do. Am I out of cliff explosives? No, I'm not out of cliff explosives. Why are you just standing there? Am I out of train tracks? What is happening? I have no idea what's happening right now. Why is this robot not doing anything? Okay, okay. I wonder if these cliff explosives are in the way? These cliffs are in the way? Okay, it must have been that. My robot minions are... I might be lazy, but my robot minions are apparently too stupid. So, to do everything. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Okay, like this. All right. Okay, so, and then, this is the, so this is going to be where it goes up. This is going to come down and probably have to cross over here. So basically we would do the loading here. I'm going to have to do like two signals here, I believe. Okay, so we're out of rails. All right, so I'm gonna need to do signals. I believe. Yeah, so that would be like here, there, and then this one would be for this direction. This one would be going down here, so that would be like this. Okay. Yeah, and it will only cross going one direction. Okay. Well, I hope my signals are going to be right here. Hope we don't get our signals crossed. Okay. He is attempting to rebel. Who's attempting to rebel? My robot? There's no rebelling. This is not the rebelling day. That's on Thursday. This is Friday. Friday is work day. Thursday is rebelling day. All right, let's turn on all. Let's just get this maxed mined out for the stone, I guess. So that, and like this. There's way more stone than we will probably ever need, but this will. Will I need stone for anything else is the question, because I think I actually have some stone on here, don't I? This stone is used for the rails. What is this stone used for? Used for my rails, which are used for purple stuff. Wow, okay. Maybe I can't. Okay, I think I do have to do. Let me see, where's all the stone coming from? The stone is coming from. Stone is coming from here. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to just deliver pure stone and have it smelt over here, unlike what I would normally do, which was be smelting on site here. We're just gonna have to deliver actual stone. So this will mean we shouldn't have any stone issues like ever again, hopefully. Okay. Okay, there we go. And I am out of miners. Okay, cool. So I need to go get miners and more rails. Okay. This will all come out to not a smelting station, just a loading station over here is what I'm thinking now. So, all right, so we need rails and miners to finish that up. Robots will bring us all our stuff. Likely. Okay, so the rail's gonna go up here, over here, and it should be able to get through there, no problem. Yeah, we need to upgrade our steel next because our steel's currently not getting enough iron either. I wonder why that is. Have we mined out a lot of this iron? We've mined out a lot of this iron, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to get more iron too. This is delivering iron over here. I wonder if I could pull this iron off for the steel. No, I kind of want to keep that separate, don't I? I'm gonna put a storage chest over here. Just so they don't have to take it quite as far. There. All right, bring me my rails, my minions. All right, so they're bringing me rails. I need, what else do I need? I need the miners, which they should be bringing me the mining drills as well. Yeah, and the underground belts, all that stuff. Okay. Yes, yes, bring me all of the things I need. Okay. We are, ooh, Spidertron is about to be finished researching too. That's probably where all my purple research is going to right now. I actually have some purples just sitting here because I got past here. I should probably put an extra thing right here. I think I could fit another lab right here, couldn't I? Okay, and that just unplugged all those guys. Okay, lab, where'd you go? There you are. And if I do underground belt here, it doesn't go anywhere. I can grab from these guys. There and there. And there. Okay. Alright, so we got all our rails. Okay, good. Alright, let's go finish this. So this is stone, then we need to do steel next. Which is going to be finding another source of iron around here. I do not see any iron. Okay, way out there. Alright, we'll have to see about that. Spidertron is finished. Yes. Alright, we'll have to work on getting Spidertron built later in the stream. We're not going to work on that right now. We got too much other stuff to get going. We need to get our steel. If nothing else, we need steel. But what I can do is actually bring the rail down here and meet the other rail. Okay, so underground belt here. There. Okay. I am glad to finally be using trains more extensively than I have in the past. Something I've been wanting to get better at using. They're not as complicated as I think I thought they were. I've just when I played this game in the past and people have shown me, you know, people like to show Factorio builds of people who've gone like crazy complicated with things, and I think I'd seen some really complicated rail setups where there's like signals all over the place and like a really extensive use of, you know, multiple trains on a single track, and I think that kind of probably made me think that I wouldn't be able to handle rails or something. Okay, can I get this to reach there? I think that's too sharp of a curve, isn't it? Okay, what I could do, I think, is this. Change where this crosses. No. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Like that. And if we alter this by a space, I think we can make this fit. Beautiful. There we go. And so this train would be going what direction? This train would be going down. So we need the signal to be right here. There we go. Hey, what's up, Shogi? How are you doing, my friend? Is your Friday? Makes sense, but I've done super complicated stuff and oxygen not included. Yeah. Often when I'm doing that super complicated stuff, I've watched a guide on how to do that super complicated stuff. And in this case, I hadn't watched a guide, and so I was like a little intimidated by all the things that people had come up with, I guess. Like a glove, as in the immortal words of Jim Carrey. That's right. All right, so do we have power anywhere near here? Probably the closest power is over here. So let me get this all powered by getting power poles. Power pose. Get them power pose. Get these guys plugged in. Surely I'm not out of power poles. No, okay, that's just that. Hang on, what's out of? Okay, there we go. All right, beautiful. That'll power our miners, and so now we need to set up trains, actual trains here. One locomotive, and I've been doing 4 cargo wagons every time, so let's just keep up with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 2 station train stops, 2 of those guys. Okay. Okay, there's that. Have a couple extra things here I can get rid of. There and there. Okay. All right. So normally I would smelt this on site, but because we actually need just stone on our whatchamacallit, on our I need actual stone on, words are hard, our bus, and we will bring the raw stone this time, and this is going to be stone loading. Stone load. There. How did the fudge making go? It's great. I got a whole big plate full of fudge. Me and my nieces, I don't know if they had fun, but I sure had fun making it, because we ate a bunch of it, and then they took some home, and I took some home. I took more of it because I'm selfish and love fudge. So, but it did go well. Thanks for asking. All right, so let's see. This is going to be the train loading. So the loading's going to be like this, right? Yes. Should be all lined up. Go. GG fudge time? Well, I might occasionally do that, but I like to keep the theme of cookies. So mostly we'll be doing GG cookie times, but okay, so let me get Power Pulse. I might occasionally do a GG fudge time. The fudge is my I am not streaming or doing anything important, so I'm gonna eat some fudge snack. It is my off-stream snack most of the time. I eat 1 or 2 pieces pretty much every night. All right, so this is 4, and we want to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to 6 to 4. Yeah, 6 to 4 splitter thing. Red belt balancer. 25 or 6 to 4. Good song, good song. Okay, so we're gonna do this kind of right in the middle here. Hey, what's up, Replack? How are you doing, my friend? All right. Oops. Okay. And then that one, I think that belt will work. I think we can use red belts for these other guys. Who sings that? 25 or 66 to 4? I know that song because of high school band. We played that song, but I like Chicago or somebody or Manhattan Transfer. I can't. I'm bad at remembering certain musical groups. That's Chicago. Okay, nice. You have transitioned from cleaning to make it bread? You're making bread? Oh, that's cool. Making some frickin' bread. Do I have any more miners? Because I have one guy here. Yeah, that can do stuff. Okay. We go from here, here. Guess I probably don't need red belts, but I'll go ahead and do that anyway. Hello, Rand. Have fun. Thanks, Sakant. I appreciate that. I hope you have fun too. All right, what do we got? I'm going 6 to 4, so I probably want these to be blues. Let's make these all be blues here. You played a lot in high school band too. It was your hip song. Hip. We're so hip when we play this song. Huh, why do I have so few blue underground belts? I must not have had any when I was last in town. Last in Factorio town, land town. Yeah, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough belts for all of this. There. I might need to go back and get more blue belts. There. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's funny, the song I remember, I was a drum major in band. Speaking of being a, you know, high school nerd, I was a band nerd and I was a drum major. And the song that I remember from drum major camp, where I learned to direct as a drum major, was Jungle Boogie. Jungle Boogie. And that is a song. Oh, I all of a sudden have. Oh no, those are splitters, not underground belts. I don't know if you all know that song. We didn't actually play it in high school band, but apparently at my jazz band camp, that's what we or not jazz band. I went to that camp too, but at Drum Major Camp. That was the song that was like, we did our, like, learn to do our directing patterns in. Oh, you're making bread. Okay. All right, making bread. Nice. Make It Bread. Sounds like a kit you get. I'm going to get a kit of Make It Bread. I should put a radar way down there too. Okay, so we need the offloading station for the stone, and then I'm going to trade out this smelting. Okay, they're bringing me stuff. I'm really hoping somebody brings me blue underground belts. But you know what? What I bet I'm missing for that is actually steel. Bet I'm actually missing steel. I bet the steel that's supposed to be going to those aren't getting there. Oh, I just got a couple. Nice. I need some steel chests though. My steel numbers being low is actually really bad right now because we need lots of steel for stuff. So for these loading and unloading stations, I need a crap ton of steel chests. You know what? Should I be using iron chests? No, we're gonna use steel chests. We're just gonna mess up our steel production for a bit while I make all these chests. Just gonna slow down a bunch of our stuff though. How is this not powered? How are you not powered, sir? Yeah, that doesn't power you. That will power you though. Okay. Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang. Is that who? I didn't even know who did the song because I'd never heard of it before. we were doing it for Drum Major Camp, so. Hey, what's up, Zoli? Belated Happy New Year. Right back at you, my friend. Ever think I might try playing Crying Suns? It's free on Epic Games and kind of like FTL. Yeah, I played it in early access and I have it. I have the game. It's every time I think of playing it though, I talked about this yesterday. I just remember how the combat wasn't that fun or memorable to me. So I will probably play it again eventually, but I have other games that I'm much more excited to play before that I need to play. So, yes, I probably will eventually play it again. I was supposed to play it when it, you know, came out of early access, but I just haven't felt the motivation to get into it yet. Because even though it's kind of like FTL, it's like a not as good FTL pretty much. So combat just isn't as fun and unique and varied as FTL's combat. Okay, we're gonna go right there. So yes, eventually, not. I couldn't tell you when that'll actually happen though. All right, so let's do this, and this will be a stone. Unload. And I need signals where things cross here. I'm gonna need more rail signals. So we need a rail signal here. And I need a rail signal here. Okay. I know putting signals on can sometimes screw up your trains though, so hopefully none of the signals I've placed have messed anything up. I think, oh, we have a cross right here with no signals, so this one will be coming up. I need a signal there. This one will be coming across. So I need a signal there. Okay. All right, I think I got all my signals where all of my stuff crosses. I should be able to tell if this train goes. Let me see what's going on with this train to see. Okay, it's just, yeah. Things are moving, so it's not going to move until that's going. But I think I got my signals all in place. I don't think my signals are crossed. We didn't cross the streams. Okay, they're trying to bring me stuff right now. Randall play Crying Suns when the world brings back Jungle Boogie as a cool song to groove to. Yes, that is my mission in life. To make Jungle Boogie popular again. That's not actually my mission in life. But you know, everybody's got to have goals. Even if they're weird goals. Okay. There we go. And I need to get loading coal on here as well. So, All right, so train unloading will be right there. That looks right. We're not going to have nearly enough chests for all this. Right there, that looks right. Oh my goodness, Blue Boy with the Prime game. We got a new Prime sub. Thank you so much, Blue Boy. Welcome to the randoms. You rock. Really appreciate that. Okay. All right, beautiful. Did I have all the chests for this? I did, and I am out of chests. Okay, so I need to get more steel to get more chests. So this is going to be the unloading for stone, which is going to go to smelting. I'm going to have this... I'm going to change this over to electric smelters right now. Because I don't want these using coal anymore. And I'm not going to do any high-end smelting here. This is just going to be right into... how am I going to do this? If I have this go up one more space, I can have this output still be the same. So it's going to be... all this. And it's going to be something like... electric smelters all along here. 5, 6, 7. All right, something like this, and then we're gonna have these belts be all across here. And this is gonna be delivering stone, which will be smelted into bricks, which then can go back onto what it was doing. And these outputs will be delivering the stone to all this. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this. Let this go through everything here. Oh, crap. Let these guys use up all this stuff first. Hey, what's up? Naps, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a good one. Alright, so that'll be stone for all that. These guys should be all done. Okay. There. Get rid of all this stuff. Get these guys right there. And we have swapped our stone to electric smelting. There and there. Okay. And now I have this coal available to load down here. How do I want to do that? Gonna cross over these belts here. It'd be better if I brought it down this way. Let's do that. One of your favorite games. Most people don't get the satisfaction you can get from getting this game right. Oh, the Factorio. It's a great game. Factorio, definitely a great game. Very addictive. Cracktorio, as you know, some may call it. Okay, so we need we'll do fast loaders here. Okay. All right, so this is going to be coal brought down from over here. There. And underground belts. I was watching Cobalt Streak last night. A streamer that I occasionally watch was playing Balloons Tower Defense. If you know those Balloons game, like Tower Defense 6 or something like that. And somebody asked him, what is the grindiest game he ever played? And as I was thinking about that question, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I have a really easy answer to that. Grindiest game I think I've ever played was probably EverQuest. There are a lot of grindy games out there, but the leveling in EverQuest is probably the grindiest thing of all time ever. Probably. Hey, what's up, Cruel Angel? Although there's lots of other grindy games I've played. Path of Exile is extremely grindy. WoW leveling can be grindy and all that stuff. This game looks so fun, but also pretty confusing. Yeah, if you've never seen this game before, Naps, this game would be pretty complicated. We're basically at endgame though, so that's why it looks as complicated as it does. What's up, Cruel Angel? Where's the Spidertron? It's not built yet. I just finished researching it. So, I need stone and I need steel upgraded before I can actually get it going. So, I don't quite have that yet. Did I get blue belts and blue underground belts? Yes, I did. I'm getting this stone going first, and I need to go get some steel so I can make the rest of the chests that I need. So we will eventually get Spidertron. It is on the to-do list for today. It might be a bit before said to-do list gets completed, but we will eventually have a Spidertron today. All right, I'm stealing a bunch of steel as they're bringing me a bunch of steel. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, hopefully that will be enough. You bought it just to understand what's going on, immediately lost half a week of your life. I've heard that so many times from people who are checking out Factorio for the first time. It is a, oh god, is an addictive game. Oh god, and I'm getting attacked by bugs. Oh god. Alright, and I gotta take a break from building to frickin' deal with bugs, and I'm actually not, I actually have the aggression turned pretty low for the bugs that can attack you. At least this is not something that's super important, but still. Hey you, die! That's right, I said it, die! Why aren't my guys repairing this stuff? Do I not have any steam engines on me? Boilers? Do I need to build a boiler? I don't really use this, but I don't want it to be broken. Boiler. Ah, because I don't have stone furnaces. You know what? I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm just going to let that sit there. Where did that single guy come from? I'm going to guess it's from down here somewhere. Could be over there, too. Let's go clear out whatever would have caused that attack. Spidertron, but you want it now. You kids, chill out back there. I'll take you home and you won't see a Spidertron for the entire day. Learn patience, children. When you were a kid, you played a ton of RuneScape. You remember having 99 WC and 99 fire making. Your god, what a grind that game was. Good thing I've never gotten into RuneScape, because I have heard that that is a grindy ass game. Grindy ass game. This is probably where those guys came from. Killed them, my laser beams. Chat. How you prefer to sing it on Spidertron? Spidertron. Everybody loves Spidertron. That's good too. Need to get me some raid for all these bugs. You know, it's funny, when I think of the word raid, I think of WoW raiding. But yes, I guess we could use some anti-bug raiding as well. Guess that's what we're doing. We're raiding the bugs. Kill them. Look at my lasers, man. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Laser time? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Pie Boy? How are you doing, sir? Killing all them bugs. We're going all Starship Troopers on there, Ace. Doing whatever Laserman can. Laserman. Laserman. If I was a superhero, I would be Laserman. Oh man, I love the lasers. As cool as Spidertron is, just the lasers that automatically kill everything. Holy crap. Okay, this is a lot of bugs over here. Let's save it. I don't want to die and lose all my stuff. I have to come pick up a holy bugs, Batman. That is a lot of bugs. And a lot of bug nests. Holy shnikes. Holy schnaggly goo. What's going on here? Schnaggly goo is this green stuff I'm running through, by the way. It's schnaggly goo. Makes me run slower. Schnaggly goo. Okay. Alright. One giant nest down. Oh my goo. Hermigerd. RimWorld is so grindy, but it's so good. You have many, many hours in it, and every run's completely different. Yeah, RimWorld is a game that I wish I enjoyed more. It's a great game. I know Francis John, the YouTuber, plays a ton of it, and he also plays Auction Not Included, and he's the one that I steal a bunch of builds from. But every time I've played RimWorld, when I try to get into it, like, it gets... I don't know if it's the grindiness or the punishing aspect of how quickly your people can die, but I get frustrated by the game, I think is my issue. I just get frustrated by it. Need a really big can of raid, a really big can. My guy is strong, yes. We are, like I said, we are late game. The only thing that can really get stronger is I just make lasers with space technology even more powerful. And we're eventually today, if you stay long enough to see what Spidertron is, you will see what true unlimited power looks like. Because Spidertron is the ultimate late game weapon. Basically a giant mech with frickin' laser beams on his heads. Dr. Evil wishes he had sharks with frickin' laser beams that were as good as my Spidertron when we get it built. Your personal favorite is the advanced exosuit with as many sets of legs as you can. Yeah. We have 4 sets of legs on this. And then lots of lasers because I love my lasers. Love my lasers. It's like Iron Man's OP 3-second power surge all the time. Yeah. Nice. Good description. I like it. I mean, I have uranium-coated bullets right now that I'm not even using because my lasers are killing everything so fast, so. A mild-mannered singer by night, after he eats the cookie of power, he transformed into our hero, Rand Laserman! Right. Rand Laserman shoots lasers as fast as he can! That is my superhero superpower. Operatic singing while shooting lasers at all my enemies. We defeat them with the power of laser singing. I aim my lasers at their face and then sing opera till their head explodes. It's a very strange superpower. Where RimWorld equals war crime simulator. Yes, it does. That is very, very apt description of RimWorld. Harvesting people's organs for fun? No, for profit. Even better. You would have thought I'd be Flak Man rather than Laser Man. Can I be both? Can I be Flak Man and Laser Man? Well, this turned out to be a very extensive bug-killing raid session here. Let's go clear out this last big thing I see, because our pollution will eventually get down here. Alright, we got some oil down here, which we will probably never need. Oh, yeah, some more stone that I don't need. I feel like this is the part of the game where Factorio is just really fun. Like, you're so powerful. The bugs that you fight, I don't know if they can continue to get stronger, but where the current power level just makes you feel super OP, even without Spidertron. Like, just running through here as my beams kill everything is it's very satisfying. Very satisfying. We leave death and destruction in our wake. We should learn to live at peace with the alien bug people. But I just cannot stop my penchant for destruction, mayhem, and genocide. Join some people playing Ark, love the game, but the PvP servers are stupid trolls. Is there any game where the PvP servers are not stupid trolls? I don't know if I've ever played one. I mean, oh god, it hurts. That's a lot of spitters. Me and Shogi played Light and Dark for a bit, and that's very Ark-like. And we were playing on a server, and even though it wasn't a PvP server, I think people could still kind of mess with your bases and stuff, and you leave and come back, all your stuff is messed up or gone, or some of it's broken. It's like, that's why people play those games, right? To troll other people by destroying their stuff. So I don't play those PvP games. It just frustrates me all to hell. People use the excuse as PvP, so I'm allowed to be an arsehole. I mean, what do you expect if you play on a PvP server of those games? Like, organized fighting? I don't know what you would expect to happen going onto a server like that, because isn't that what those servers are made for? People just destroying other people's stuff because they think it's fun? You know what you want to see is a humane max level Randy random run, basically going through the game without committing any normal crimes. In what? In what game? In this game or in FTL or what? Imagine bugs with skin made of mirrors. You'd be so screwed. Yes, I would. All right, let's go back to what we were doing, which was creating our stone train. They're not made for people being douchebags. That's just what people do. I don't know. I kind of think that is what PvP servers and Ark and those type of games are made for. I mean, how else do you play PvP in those games? Like, if you get onto a PvP server and don't want people to attack you, what are you hoping will happen on a PvP server? That's why people play it, right? To have the fun of fighting other people. He doesn't want to play PvP because he would get salty and instantly goes back to FTL. Randy Random is a storyteller in RimWorld. Oh, okay. You're talking about that in RimWorld. Gotcha. Okay. All right, do we have enough steel chests for all this? Looks like we almost do. Okay. Not quite, though. All right. How many am I missing? About 12? Okay. All right. Oh, we did get all of them. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Good, so I can actually start the train. Won't be unloading yet, but if I look at this train right here, I can tell it add station, stone unload, and stone load. And we want it to, for unloading, be empty cargo or inactivity. Stone load, we want full cargo or inactivity. Go. All right, let's hope this thing works and I got all my signals in place. I guess we'll find out. Let's see this train coming into the station. Choo-choo. All right, so it's going to cross here. And it blew right through this station. What? Why did it just blow right through this station? What's happening? Is it going to stop at this one? Okay, it stopped at that track. I wonder if my signals are messed up. Why? Okay. All right. Okay, that signal kind of did its thing. Stopped at that one. Huh. Maybe it did one practice run through the stations. We're hoping that this stops here. Okay, stopped at the signal. Hey, this is good. This is showing that our signals are working, so that's good. Why did you stop? This train's coming. Is it waiting for this entire thing to come through? That's strange how long it's stopping there. New update for FTL, what? There's a difference between being PvP and being trolled, like spawn camping, dropping your unconscious body in a hole where you have no options. Okay. So now that's through. You should be going. Okay, is this... I'm confused. I think I must have missed a thing somewhere. Okay, you should stop here. Okay, there we go. Hey, it stopped there at least. I think... I wonder if it's... If I have signals up, if I look at the color. So I think I think these colors all being the same means something's messed up here with my signals. I think maybe signals. Let me follow this track and see if there's a signal crossing I missed. Let's see here. Yes, this one right here. No, that looks right. That looks right. Signals there. I think I should see 2 signals at each crossing, I believe. Stop there. Okay, I think that looks right. You just think it's sad that people use the smokescreen of PvP to bully people. Okay. You can't really be bothered to have this full detailed chat. You did not choose to play PvP. You like PvE like me. Okay. Alright, so we have the stone here, so we need to deliver this stone now. So basically, if I have this stone, I need to upgrade these belts, I think. How do I want to do this? Actually, what I should do... I'm going to do this. Cut this off. We're going to turn these belts around. Turn them into blue belts. I wonder if I want to use a... what is it called? A balancer. A 4-to-4 belt balancer. 4-to-4 belt balancer here. There. And then we're going to have all these guys feed into here. There. Back in the early Ark days, the Chinese would bring 20 people onto a server, but spills and basically human wave you until they destroyed you. They would do that for hours upon hours until you had to leave. Wow, okay. That's pretty trolly. I mean, what I remember of, you know, trolling on WoW servers was back in the day of mining, and you would have people, the Chinese gold farmers mining all the good, rich thorium veins way back in the day. So you're back in Monster Train at the moment. Where are badges at Twitch? You need validation. Badges. Well, Twitch has been having issues the last couple days, I think. All right, and then I want to supplement this. This is where most of the stone's gonna go, but it's all gonna be mixed here, evenly distributed. So I think for now I'm just gonna have a second guy flowing into this. So this should fix our stone problem on the whatchamacallit. Stone issue we were having on the bus for now. And let's see. Stone bricks. And those stone bricks are being split. And I could have these be doubled up. If I go something like this. Go. Something like that. Okay. Have a cat jam. Where's cat jam? What the hell's cat jam? Is that an emote? I know that PogChamp's gone, right? Because of some political thing. Frickin' PogChamp's gone. Who would have ever thought we'd be in a day where PogChamp no longer exists on Twitch? My goodness. All right, this guy is just sitting here. I think I have my signals messed up somewhere. Where's my other train? Sitting there. Why are you just sitting here? Ah, man, there's... I remember this is why I haven't done a lot with signals, and last time I did trains with signals, I think I had somebody helping me out. I think you're supposed to do train signals slightly differently than I'm doing. I don't like it matters that much, but it bothers you that mundane things like Twitch emotes get banned for political reasons. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, okay, all right. Let me see here. Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about political or that kind of stuff right now. All I'll say is an emote's gone that has been here for a long time. Sad times. Okay, why is this guy not going? What is this white thing? Does this mean that there should be a signal here? Let me see if there's other places where it has a little white thing, like there's supposed to be another signal or something. Okay, alright, maybe this little white thing is telling me where symbols should be going. That's the wrong direction, though. I don't think... Does that do anything? That make him go? I think so. I need chain signal before intersection and regular ones after. See, I don't know what a chain signal is. I don't know what that means. Chain signal before intersection. Okay, I don't think I need... Because the train doesn't go this way. That one shouldn't be needed. Two types of signals. I see rail signal. Is there another type of signal I'm missing? Rail signal. Rail chain signal. Oh. Next signals on the path allow better control of the trains. Okay, I didn't know this existed. Okay. Let me clear these out. Let me do something here real fast. We're going to do blue belt. Blue splitter. Blue underground belt. And then apparently other train signals that exist that I did not know existed. So this signal, there was something else on this that I don't remember what it was. Okay. You always just put extra set of signals. You never use the chain ones. You put a set of normal signals before and after every intersection stop, and it works for you. Before and after. Okay, so in what I miss is what I'm missing a signal after. Next signals in the path. If I do the chain signal after, would it be like that? See, I don't know what this white thing is trying to tell me right here. Chain signal may be different. You don't know anything about the chain signal. So would it be like that? Is that what you're saying? I need a signal before and after for each one? So like this one, I need one there and one there. Something like that. That doesn't seem right. You know the directionality is important though. Sounds like signals are complicated and I'm probably gonna have to look up some guide on them. See, because the issue I have is that right now this train is stopping right here. This signal's green, red, well this one's green. Train comes the wrong way, they can ignore the lights. Okay, now he's going. And that was after this thing crossed this station, or this thing right here. So I wonder... And this is the reason I wasn't getting into trains. It's like... I don't want that little section to be different. Put another signal on the horizontal rails. Like here? Is that right? Is that creating that other section a good thing? So I need one... Okay, alright. So I need to do that at every intersection is what it sounds like you're telling me. I need one to put one before and after both directions on every intersection, I think is what you're telling me. So, one there and one there. So that's 2. So I guess that makes the intersection its own little section. Maybe that's will fix my issue. Okay. Let me go fix that on all those. So I got that one done, and then there's like a bunch over here. Hopefully this will fix it. The train signal stuff is the stuff that always makes me all confused, and is why I often would not do as much train stuff, because it confused the hell out of me. All right, so this one I would need one there, and this one I would need one there, and then this one I would need one there. Oh, I'm missing one here. This is probably the issue right here. Although I wouldn't ever want it to stop. Having a double stop right here, I don't know if I'd want one like here and here or not. Kidnap bugs, train them to be signaleers. I feel like this could get weird, but what if I did this? That makes this section its own little area. That might work. Maybe that will work. Separates that section. I'm gonna hope I do that and I don't have trains ramming into each other. Basically is what I'm hoping for. And I don't have trains ramming into each other. Okay. Alright. Let's save. Hope that's all good. The real thing I should be working on is I need a steel improvement. So this is kind of good practice for trains though, because I need the iron that is supplying my steel is actually running out. So I need another source of iron for my steel production. So I think I'm going to have to do another train bringing this iron over, I believe is what I need to do. All right, let's go look at steel. Steel's the next thing we're going to look at doing an upgrade for, which means I'm going to need, for loading and unloading, I'm going to need a bunch of steel chests again. So all those steel chests, I think it's 6, 12 times 4, it's 40. It's basically 100 steel chests every time I do a new loading and unloading station for materials. Yeah, basically I'm going to need a new source of iron here, because we're using about half of our potential mining here. I wonder if I want to do a new, you know what, this might be the time to design a new steel smelting thing, because we are not using beacons for this build, and it would probably be a good idea to use a beaconed steel smelting build. So maybe once I get a new source of iron, actually the way to probably do this is to smelt the iron on site, send the iron over, and turn the iron into steel. That's actually the correct way to do this. That's what I should do. The difficulty, though, is going to be, how am I going to get another train over here? If I want to keep the steel smelting here, I would need an iron unloading station. I guess I could have the iron just smelt it over here, bring the iron over here, and have the iron brought like to right here, so I don't have to do more rail crossing. That might be what I do. Change this over to a beaconed single iron plate to steel plate thing, and to have the iron smelted over here. I think that's probably what I will do. Okay, so I have 40 beacons, 100 mining drills. This is gonna take more extra mining drills, I think. So let me actually request. Can you do a one-time request of extra drills, I wonder? Probably a way to do that. You're gonna go play yourself some Cyberpunk. All right, enjoy, Cruel Angel. We'll see you later, my friend. Enjoy your Cyberpunk. All right, let's just start getting this built. So, because my steel production is not nearly enough, but it will be increased by a lot once we do this next upgrade. Actually, if any of these are empty, I can take these to use them for our iron upgrade we're going to be doing. Iron mining upgrade and smelting upgrade. Okay. Huh, I totally forgot about this. I don't know what that's going to. Probably for my green circuits up here, maybe? Speaking of, is that working at full capacity? That's another upgrade I'm going to need to make eventually, probably. All right. Let's go get mining started over this other iron area. Cyberpunk is a beautiful game. I've heard many good and bad things about Cyberpunk. It's extremely buggy, but it looks really good, and apparently, I think it's fun to play when it's not buggy all to hell. I was watching Ko and two other people doing their Game of the Year thing on New Year's Day, and Cyberpunk I think was on their list, but it was not even in their top. Like, I don't think it was in their top 5. It was like 6 or 7 or something for most of them, probably because of how buggy it was, I'm guessing. It's obviously needed more time, but in your opinion, it's still completely worth 60 bucks. Nice, nice. All right, well, we know we got bugs over here, so let's clear them out before we set anything up here. More bug killing, which they should have done with Cyberpunk. But dump bump. Okay. I guess because I never really got hugely into the Witcher games is why I didn't really ever follow Cyberpunk or get that excited for it. Like modern day RPGs, I just don't really hardly ever get excited for. Okay, so if I build mining out here, that's gonna start spreading more pollution. Do I need to clear out further? You know, I better just do it while I'm out here. No game is worth 60 bucks to you, Pie Boy? Like, the only type of game that I would consider maybe being worth 60 bucks is a game that's like an MMO that becomes the only game you play. And even then, if you're playing a monthly subscription, I would feel like the initial cost probably shouldn't be 60. Unless that $60 is covering, you know, a year's subscription to the game as well, or something like that, you know? Just hard to justify spending that much on a game when you can get so many other games that give you basically infinite replayability, FTL, Factorio, games like this, that are like 20 bucks, you know? But they're a different type of game, don't have the same system requirements and development time, so it's hard. It's hard to... I'm sure that's one of the hardest things for developers is figuring out what is actually a good price that people will pay for it. If you're the kind of person who stops playing when you finish the main quest, it's not for you. Most of the content stems from the side quests and gigs, bringing you to sections of the city you have likely never seen otherwise. City is wonderful though. You mean any game you spent 30 plus hours on is worth $60 to you? Really? Okay. If I spend $60 for a game, I want at least 60 hours out of a game. That's kind of my thing, because I can spend so many hours in games that don't cost 60 bucks. If I don't even get an hour for each dollar I spend, it doesn't seem worthwhile to me. But, you know, everybody's got their own personal, you know, idea of what is worth spending in games, I guess. You compare games to movies roughly. Some of the value of games comes after you put the controller down too. You completely understand that sentiment. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's clear just a little bit out here, and then we'll get the iron mining, and then we'll get another train set up. Much more extensive train usage this run, which I'm glad I'm getting to do more train stuff this time. Okay. Even if the signal stuff confuses me, and I'm still getting an understanding of all that. Okay, let's just see if there's any bugs down in this little area down over here. Just to make sure. Okay, this looks pretty clear. Okay, I see a little bit of bug action down here. Let's clear these out and we'll call that good. You just don't value any games more than 30 pounds when you start... when you started gaming, it was not a big industry and things weren't overpriced. I'm not sure I can agree with that statement, Pie Boy, because ever since video games were invented, well, not invented, but since the days of the original Nintendo, I remember wanting to get Final Fantasy 3 in the US and it being like a $70 game. I remember games being like $70 back when I was a kid. I'm sure my parents thought that was not worth. Pretty sure I remember the days of, you know, the old school RPGs being 60 and 70 bucks when you first buy them. Like Zelda: Link to the Past was probably a $70 game way back in the 90s when it came out. Okay, all right, where All right, so here's the iron we're gonna go get. That's, I think, the closest. 62 million, that's a lot of iron. Well, we don't need that much, I don't think, at least not for our steel production yet. Okay, all right. Well, militant mollusk, I would say probably it's gonna be hard to ever say a game is worth it if we're comparing it to what me and Paibo are comparing it to, the infinite value we've gotten out of small games, small indie games like FTL and things like that. And it's probably unrealistic expectations we have after the amount of value we get out of games like that, but that's just kind of it's probably a mistake to even try to compare the value you get from indie games compared to the value you get from, you know, AAA games, because it's almost like we're talking about two different things, you know. Because it's a different world comparing indie games to, you know, AAA titles and the development process, I would say. What's up, Nietzsche? Been spoiled by great titles? Yeah, that's true. Very true. And that's kind of why I don't play a lot of AAA title games, because a lot of times I just don't find the value. I don't find the games worth the price anymore, I guess, for a lot of AAA title games. All right, so we're out of miners, so there. Spoiled by indie games sounds like a weird thing to say, but there we go. Okay, so I need to get more miners. Let's lay railroad tracks in the meantime. So we're gonna need, actually, let's get the smelting setup figured out as well. So if all this comes here, the smelting is going to be, clear some of these things out here. I mean, that's basically, I guess, it's kind of like all I play on my stream, right? Is I only play indie titles, right? I don't even play, I can't think of the last time I played like a AAA title on my stream. I honestly can't think of the most, you know, high production value game I played on stream. Okay, so smelting. Fully beacon smelting. I'm gonna want at least two of these, I think. So I'm gonna do this and this. It's hard to shell out cash for short games when you've experienced games that provide hundreds of hours, which is actually specifically what drew you to me, because you, till recently, you had near zero experience with indie titles. So when you found FTL, you looked for content and found me. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool little. Okay, come on, robots. Cool thing to hear. I am. My experience with indie titles is what might actually get some people to find my channel, kind of thing. All right, so we're gonna need to lay power lines, but so this is gonna be an output, so we're gonna have a loading station here. I think that I want to go down across and offload, down across and offload around here, maybe like right here somewhere there, come back across, something like that. So I'm gonna want a straight down rail somewhere around here. And this is going to be the loading for iron. Bowling for burgers. Loading for iron. And let's see here. We're going to need to go down here. You're just stubborn and stick to your principles. That is, you don't want to spend $60 on computer games, so you don't. Well, it's good if you're gonna do that. If you're gonna make a, you know, a decision like that. Whoops, crap. At least be consistent. You know, be consistent with your principles. Otherwise, they're not principles. They're random choices you've randomly made or something. I don't even know. All right, out of rails. Okay, so we need more rails, and we need to get replenished with stuff. And I'm gonna need a bunch more steel chests as well. What I can do in the meantime, though, let's place our power poles. So we get all this plugged in as we're getting our rails set up. There we go. Oh my gosh. That sound. Bun it. Bun it. Don't you bun it at me. I'll bun it right back at you. Okay. If I get this plugged in, we will have power over here. All right, so this is all power now, right? So I should be seeing iron being mined, correct? Yes. Let's figure out what the splitter I'm going to need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make it... Yeah, we'll do a 7 to 2 thing right now. 7 to 2. I love this. This mod's really cool, the thing that just gives you the splitter thing, so let's do that. And let's use up our red belts to get these over here. Okay, I'm going to do this to here, and we're going to do an underground belt to there. Okay. All the time you just wait and get them cheap in sales. Well, yeah, that's true. That's what I like to do. If there's a game I actually am interested in that's like a, you know, a high-end AAA title or something, I will often just wait and eventually get it when it goes on sale, because that will eventually happen for all those games. I got Gears 5 the other day because my friend told me that it went on Steam sale for like $10 over the New Year holiday, so I will probably eventually be playing that with my friend occasionally. As long as you don't hurt people with your stubborn nature, of course. You're gonna don't hurt people, pie boy. I won't spend $60 on game. Ow! Oh! Who would that hurt? Well, the only people that really hurts is the, I guess the, the publishers or developers of the game that you're not getting. I guess. You're hurting them in the wallet, which is what you're trying to do, which is the way to do it, I guess. Okay, and then one more. I'm gonna use underground belts to finish this, because I actually do want to finish this. There. Okay, let's do one underground belt here, so that should give me enough to finish this guy here. There. Hurt him in the wallet. Kick him in the wallet where it hurts. There we go. Okay, so that, and then I'll be able to split that to go there. All right, so now I need railroad tracks to finish this thing. Talking about value of games, the amount you have gotten out of Minecraft. Well, there you go. Gosh, and how much did you spend on Minecraft? I guess that's a question. How much... With the fact that if you got Minecraft when it was first in early access, I don't know if you call it early access, it was an experiment when it first came out. It was probably like $5 or something. 15 euros, yeah. Just use train to ship power. Okay. EA and Origin are crying right now, huh? You only hurt Rand with puns, and you are very good at it. Minecraft is a god tier game somehow. Well, I mean, it's kind of like a lot of the indie games out there. It's just like it's as valuable as long as you enjoy playing the game, I guess. I don't know how to actually say what I'm trying to say there, but, you know, it has as much value as the players give it because of the enjoyment you get out of playing it. Out of a game that probably to some people isn't very entertaining at all, but for others, it's like the best game ever, you know? Okay, I don't actually need these guys here. I should be seeing a lot of stuff. I should be getting lots of rails and things brought to me currently. Oh, I must be right outside the range, though. Okay, bring me stuff, my minions. Offers as many hours as your imagination can give it. Yep. Minecraft values and mods? Not for everybody, but yeah, that's, I mean, some of the best games ever, the reason they're still good is because of mods, right? I mean, FTL, I only play unmodded FTL once a week now. Half my FTL time is now with viewer-created ships and mods and stuff, so. What's up, Fluffy Ponies? Randy Man builds an engine like nobody can. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Like it's been a while. You picked up Minecraft for $10 back before Microsoft bought it. Nice. Bring me all of the things. All of the things. All right, we got miners. I need rails. I should be seeing rails coming in soon, right? Are there rails in the logistics system? What is it? L? Yeah, L. There should be rail. You know what? I bet there's not rails in the logistics system because I bet they're all being used up to make the whatever that stuff's called, purple things. So I'm just gonna make my own rails. I make my own rails with hookers and whatever. So I need stone. Whatever that joke is. Okay. I just picked up a bunch of stone. Oh, crap. I'm gonna clear this out. Alright, make a bunch of rails. Make all the rails. I'm gonna need a bunch of these, so. I need a bunch of steel for all these guys, too. Okay. Okay, I actually don't want to keep this coal on me either. Can I throw coal? I think I can put coal on my logistics thing for something I don't want to keep. No more coal for me. You'll make your own Factorio game with blackjack and hookers. Forget the blackjack. Mountain Blade Warband was worth full price for you, but you only paid $20. Mountain Blade Warband is a great game. I don't know that I got the replayability out of it that a lot of other people did. I did definitely enjoy it for a long time. Wow, my circuits are not looking good. What is going on with my circuits? What's going on with my circuits here? I feel like this was more full before. They're all working at full speed here, right? I think so. All right. There's a lot of things I need to increase production of. These green circuits are just not enough for my system, whatever it's called. I probably need to move this production somewhere, honestly. Maybe I could do my green circuit production using the iron and copper on the bus because of how much iron and copper I'm creating now. I might be able to do a with how much copper we got. I might be able to do a better green circuit production thing here. For you money gamers, check out the free-to-play titles Warframe and Path of Exile if you haven't already. Yeah, Path of Exile is one of... I think it's probably one of the best value games out there if you like that style of game, just because, like you, I've gotten so many hours out of it. Trying to decide how I would do that, though. I would need to do some green circuit production right here. What does the green circuit upgrade looks like? It's not that one. It's this one. Yeah, it's this guy here. If I was to do that production like right here somewhere. Do I want to do that right now? I'd have to pull copper and iron off of this. I think I could do that. I would want to make this line of copper, I think, a blue line, and then split off of the blue line, I believe is what I'd like to do for that. So let me do that. Let me do an upgrade planner for this, starting right where it's not blue. There. There. And all the way across here. And here. There. And let's see here. There. And there. Okay. Okay, good. That should be enough. All right. And then upgrade planner. Red to blue all the way across to there. Deep Rock Galactic is an amazing game. Used logged over 120 hours in the last 5 months. Yeah, me, Shogi, and some of our friends have played some Deep Rock Galactic. That's a pretty fun game. It's a great game for just playing with friends, for sure. You sunk around 5K hours on Steam before switching to the standalone client Path of Exile. You don't have the problem that I do. The problem of getting bored with builds fairly quickly, or every time I get to mapping is when I stop playing Path of Exile. For some reason, mapping gets boring to me for whatever reason. Yeah. All right. So this will be our new green circuit production here, I believe. You hearts the currency tab. Gotcha. Nice. All right. So this is where iron comes in. This is where copper comes in. Oh wait, no, the copper comes in. All right, where is this? This is copper. Yeah, this is copper. Okay, I believe this is copper. If I have a splitter of copper, and then another splitter. We'll do a red splitter. Nah, we'll do a blue splitter. Oops, should be there. There. Okay, that looks right. Okay. And there's copper, and then we need iron brought into this splitter here. Thing with the iron, I gotta. Well, we do have a balancer for the iron here, so I guess the question is going to be, where do we pull the iron from? Do I have a balancer for the iron way back here? I don't. Let's do a 4. Yeah, let's do a 4 to 4 balancer of iron before we get to this. So I'm going to do that. Red belt balancer. So that's a 4 to 4. That's the reason you have 12 characters. You play like 10 to 100 maps, restart before you beat the boss of the maps. 12 characters? All of my character slots are full, so if that's 12 characters, that's... My character slots are always full. And I always have to delete one every time I make a new character. But then I eventually I get to mapping with a character, and that's when the grind gets to me for whatever reason. I only have a couple characters that I've gotten above level whatever, 80 or 70 or 80. Most characters, by the time I get to them, I'm bored of, or the build gets so complicated that I don't want to spend the time to get it finished, pretty much. Okay. All right. Okay, so that balances the iron, and then it's balanced again over here. So we're pulling from the outside. So let's pull from one of the two middle ones. So I'm going to split off from here. So I'm going to do a red underground belt right here. I actually kind of want to split from two different ones. Yeah, what if I do that? What if I split from one underground belt and split from another? I'm going to have just plenty here. And then go this. A little weird with the splitting that I'm doing here, but I think it's going to be fine. That. And this is kind of a way to hopefully balance out the belts, basically, is what I'm going for here. There. There. All right, and then that'll be making green circuits. Then I combine the green circuits and bring them to this, and that's an upgrade for green circuit production, basically. Green circuits are going the wrong direction, right? The output should be left. There. All right. So underground belts. I don't really need the underground belts here. I can just have them combine right over here. I'll have to change this output if I ever want to expand this, but for now, this is what we'll do. There. And this. Go to here. And we'll do splitters to speed this process up. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. At least for a little bit anyway. That will increase our green circuits by a lot. Kingdom Come Deliverance was a fantastic game if you like medieval knights and whatnot. I streamed that for a little bit, but again, it's a modern RPG, and modern RPGs are just, they don't do it for me, man. It's like I'm playing a story that I'm not that invested in. I just don't care that much about the characters, kind of thing, you know? Alright, so, okay, did we ever get, okay, we got a bunch of rails, nice. Well, hopefully these are enough, because this is steel upgrade is what we really need right now. We're going to be unloading the iron. Probably I unload the iron here, and then bring it to where we're going to upgrade our smelting. That's probably what I'll end up doing. And if I do it there, I have to cross rails again. Alright, so I'm probably going to actually unload it here, honestly. You're gonna gamble all your cookies away. It's a real addiction. Real addiction. Alright, so I'm gonna unload here and then bring that across is I think what I want to do. So rails. Be around here somewhere. Something like this. This will be the unload. And then it'll go off this direction. Like that. That's where it'll go. And this one's going to need to come across and meet that guy. So we need to go a little bit further down. Story starts bland, but what I really liked is how crap you are when you start in the combat. The swordplay is fun. In your opinion, the lack of bow reticle is refreshing. Yeah, refreshing, frustrating, you know, tomato, tomato. I don't know. I guess I just didn't love the combat enough. And that might be part of my thing with Mountain Blade, too. As much as I enjoyed Mountain Blade, like the whole, you know, pairing and choosing the right direction and stuff, it's kind of fun, but for me, it's not super... It's cool for a while, but it's not like... It's not innovative enough that I want to spend a lot of time with it, basically, I guess. Yeah, I think I might need to go down to make this long enough. Giggity, that's what she said. Okay, so we're going to do that. That. And then we're going to need to go up and hit this guy. Let's keep that straight there, and then we'll figure out with this one how to meet up with it. Your first playthrough, use a reticle mod, no shame. For shame. Okay, that looks right. All right, does that connect? That looks like that connects. Okay. Hard to tell with all these trees in the way, but I believe that is all good. And then we need this guy to go over and meet that. Okay, good. Shogi's saying everybody's playing Ark right now, huh? Was there like some big update with Ark? Oh crap. My friend Tim, who's Fat Attack on Twitch, sometimes hangs out, sometimes gets into Ark, and I played some Ark with him. It'd be a pretty fun game to get into for a while. Eventually, I guess like other things, I just get a little bored of taming dinosaurs eventually. Ark was 80% off recently. Ah, okay, so it was on sale. That's the reason. Oh, crap. Is that power line going to be right in the way? Yes, it is. Okay, well, let's just adjust. Let's move the power line. Use it in moving train tracks around. That's not what I meant. Not what I meant to do. Wasn't it free on Epic Games? Oh, yeah, maybe so. Although, if you got it on Steam for 80% off, you couldn't play with the Epic Games people, right? Are those... Can you even play together when you get a game on Steam and... Like a game like Ark? Could you play that with your friends if one group has it on Steam and one group has it on Epic Games? Or are they different servers? I honestly don't know. I would guess you probably couldn't play together. Taming and breeding dinosaurs is fun, but spending 2 days of stuff work to die to a random person 400 levels above you is why you need to be on PvE. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm out of rails again. Can I make any more? I could make 21. That's not going to be enough. So I need more steel or more stone. Stone. Okay, we almost have enough. We'll let them fix that. A little more steel. We can do this. And I'm gonna need train 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 stations, 2 stops. Okay. You're still in a void between laughing and cringing about Vin Diesel and Arc 2. Arc 2 is what? Arc 2? A video game or a movie with Vin Diesel? Are they trying to do the thing where like Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk, where like Vin Diesel's the face of a game or something like that? Yeah, we are mining this thing out. Crazy. Okay. Alright, so what am I doing? I need stone. Stone. We got crap tons of stone right up here. Oof, I almost ran right into that train. That would have been bad. Okay, shift click. Now I'm out of the steel for it. And I got random wood crap on me. Okay, make all those. Alright, that I think should be enough to finish the track. That should be good. Ran, is there a time that I don't use shark in Monster Train? I mean, if I'm ever offered a shark, I pretty much always take it. But yeah, there's times when I don't use a shark in Monster Train. I assume when I'm playing Stygian. Often when doing incant builds, shark doesn't always fit super well in incant builds, so if I'm incanting a lot and I don't find a shark, then yeah, I don't use shark. But usually shark just by himself on a floor is just so good because he kills backline so well. Man, if you were... I don't know if you were here for the Monster Train yesterday, but I was getting wrecked. Umbra plus melting is freaking hard. Really hard. I was some preview during a game awards show on Twitch, you can't remember, with Vin Diesel. Okay. Out of curiosity, considering it's your favorite series, what was it about The Witcher that I didn't like? You admit that Witcher 3 can feel a little slow in the beginning, particularly if you don't already know the characters. First forward in the series was Witcher 2, so that wasn't an issue for you. Even prompted you to purchase and read the entire book series, and you never read books. The issue for me with Witcher was... and I'm not... This is not a dig on anybody who loves the series, because I know for a lot of people it's like their favorite game ever. For one, again, it's an RPG, and like modern RPGs I just don't get into for whatever reason. I just don't get into modern RPGs. But I kept hearing about how it was so many people's favorite games, so I wanted to not just play Witcher 3, which is what so many people's favorite was. I wanted to start with the beginning of the series at Witcher 1. I played Witcher 1. I think I finished it. I got to Witcher 2 and then kind of got bored of the story really fast, and then started Witcher 3, and it was just like, I just don't care about the story. Like, if you don't care about the characters and what's happening in the story, the combat was pretty good, but it wasn't so good that it just made me want to keep playing the game over and over. So it's like, if I don't care about the story and the characters in the game, which is almost every RPG I've played in the last decade, I just don't care about playing the game, and that's usually what it is for me. All right, so this is going to be train loading here. I don't know if that answers your question, but basically, because it's a modern RPG, it's not, when I say modern, I mean it's not like an old school one like, you know, Final Fantasy VI or Secret of Mana, my all-time favorite RPGs of when I was growing up. Then that's just, I just don't want to play it. You had a friend who dropped the game of the Baron sequence, so you completely understand it's different strokes for different folks. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully, do they finish all this stuff? Nice. All right, so I can start the smelting process now. Beautiful. Let's do this. Let's do this guy here and blue guys here. And this is something I can definitely upgrade. Whoops, eventually if I need to. And probably if I wasn't streaming it, it wouldn't have been as much of an issue. But, you know, when I'm streaming games, like, what do I even say? All right, we need to do 2 to 4. Like, I'm interacting with chat, and RPGs just don't feel like good streaming games to me. Honestly, that's probably one of the main issues. RPGs just don't feel like good streaming games to me. Because, like, it's a, you play through it one time to get the story, and then, you know, done. You know, again, it's, if there's like more side quests and that's the kind of stuff you get into, then that's great. But, and there's a lot of streamers who do play RPGs and enjoy it. But to me, I just don't get the enjoyment out of streaming RPG games for whatever reason. Again, not to knock your preference or love of certain games. Just for me, streaming RPGs, unless they were old school ones that I played as a kid that I just have this, you know, irrational love of, I just don't get the enjoyment out of streaming, you know, more modern RPGs for whatever reason. Breaks your immersion too with chat. You're sure streamers constantly miss stuff. Yeah, it's when you're streaming, it's a different experience for every game than if you're just playing the game because you love a game and you want to experience the story or whatever. Streaming changes how you view games a lot of the time, at least for me anyway. Oh, I don't want to actually be doing this yet. Damn it. Okay. Let me do something real quick here. I just want to pick up... Oh, God. I need you to stop. I need to unplug it. God. Okay. Oh, God. I should have not plugged this in before doing all this stuff. There we go. Can I pick all this up? Nope, I need to get all the iron out first. Oh, crap, I put more in there. Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay. I want to do that because I need to place this train at the other place to make sure I get the placement right. Get the place with the place with the place with the place with the places has the place with the place. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's probably a ton of games that if I wasn't streaming, I would love, and Witcher probably falls within that category, I would guess. All right, so this is going to be steel iron loading. Steel iron loading. There we go. Some you can play a game, but once you play actually an RPG in person like D&D, you see the limits of computer games. Now you're curious, what games did younger Rand slave away at? When I was in middle school and high school, the games that were just my absolute favorites, I think I named them already. My two favorite old school RPGs of all time are Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy III, which in the US, but it's actually Final Fantasy VI. Those are my two probably still all-time favorite RPGs, so that modern day Rand will never be satisfied with another RPG probably. But those are the games that I absolutely loved, and I've played both on stream. I think I did a playthrough of both on stream at one point back before I was uploading everything to YouTube. So those are probably, maybe some year I'll have to do another playthrough of those for fun and actually upload those playthroughs on YouTube. But those are the games Why do I have an extra? I only want 4, right? Did I set up 4 or 5 over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I set up 4. Okay, good. Huh, I must have made an extra one at some point. Okay. Alright, and we need a loading station we need steel chests for days too. But let's get the loading station here. Train loading. Nope, this is unloading. Whoops. Train unloading. And this is all going to go to the left here. Right. There. 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 And there. And I need blue underground belts. And a bunch of other stuff here. So let's go get in range of our dudes bringing us stuff while I make steel chests galore. Tabletop RPG are only limited by you and that you can get out of them what you put in. Final Fantasy VI is your favorite Final Fantasy game. Such a great game. I love the characters, love the music, love the story. Just everything. And that's probably how a lot of people feel about the Witcher games, and probably Cyberpunk for a lot of people, but just for me, the old school RPGs were the last time I really loved RPGs. I mean, I like Skyrim and stuff. I do enjoy a new every time a new Elder Scrolls game comes out, I'll usually play it because I do enjoy the Elder Scrolls games. Because I actually like, even though the combat's kind of simplistic compared to games like Kingdom Come Deliverance and what was that other one we were talking about with like Mountain Blade, where there's more skill based. I just love the. Wow, my steel is really okay. No, that's where I picked up a bunch of steel. I just enjoy the combat style of the Skyrim games. I think you played some of Secret of Mana or maybe Sword of Mana. Yeah, Secret of Mana was the first one. There was a second one. There are remakes of those out too. That's probably what I need to do. If I ever stream, I need to play. I think there was a remake or a re-release or an updated version, kind of like Final Fantasy VII was done, of Secret of Mana or whatever the one after it was called. It might be Sword of Mana, like you were just talking about. I think it stems from growing up. You feel like your sense of wonder, your maximum enjoyment has been lower as you've gotten older. Possibly. I don't know. I'll tell you one of the reasons I don't like Kingdom Come Deliverance and Witcher. There's a lot of sex in those games, and kind of like when I watch movies, if there's too much sexuality in a game, it just turns me off of the game because I don't want that in my storytelling, you know? And it just turns me off of those. And there's very little to none of that in the old school ones. So that's probably a thing that I haven't mentioned that might be a big factor in why I don't like modern day RPGs. They're often more for adults, and if there's a lot of that kind of stuff that I don't want to experience because it just makes me feel uncomfortable or icky, then like, why am I experiencing this when don't really care about this kind of thing. All right, so that's all done. I need coal for this. There should be coal nearby, right? There's a train over here with some coal, so if I split off this coal, I should be able to get some. Come get some. There. That might be a big factor in why I don't enjoy a lot of, you know, modern RPG games. There, okay, and then we're bringing this all the way over here is where I'm bringing that. There's a point where you think this is just porn, please tone it back. Yeah, exactly. If I'm gonna watch porn, I'm gonna watch... Wait, let's not get into that, but... I don't need it in my games. Don't really need it in my video games. There are definitely other and better ways to get that if that's what you're looking for. Okay, let's see. Okay, this across here. I'm gonna bring this down through here. The reason you tolerate sex and Witcher is because the world is gritty, racism, plague, it's rough. KCD only has a single sex scene though, and it's not lewd. Henry's a good Christian boy. You might have played a different version than me, because I definitely remember boobs in Kingdom Come Deliverance. I definitely remember that. And I remember multiple scenes of it. Maybe only 2, but maybe the only 2 that there are the ones that I'm remembering. I don't know. There. Okay. Do I play RimWorld? I have. And I was just talking about earlier that it's a game that I enjoy, but I don't enjoy it enough to play a lot. Because it gets frustrating. RimWorld gets frustrating to me. It's a great game, though. Highly understand why it's a favorite of a lot of people. If I was going to play a RimWorld style game, I play Auction Not Included, so... Alright, so this guy we want to add... Oh, I didn't do... Oh, what is Hell Badass? Hella Badass is the name that they just gave this station. Okay. Steel, iron, unloading. It's like, I don't remember putting a station called Hella Badass. Hella Badass. Okay, so for this guy, we add... Unloading will be... empty cargo or inactivity, and the loading will be full cargo or inactivity, and we're not going to turn that on yet. Actually, I guess I could turn this on now. Now that we got coal in here, I can probably set this to start doing its thing. Go. All right, there it goes. All right, so did I get let me get radars in place so I can check these places out. Places while I'm placing places in other places. Let me go get a radar on this other one here too. Conversation comes full circle back to RimWorld. By lewd, you mean it's relatively wholesome. 2 sex scenes total in the entire of the game. You don't recall boobs from the second interaction, but you could be misremembering. Well, I might have only seen the first one, and I might be misremembering a part where it's not an actual sex scene, but where they just talk about it. But like, just if there's, I don't know. I was brought up in a very, I'm not, even though I, you know, sing for a church job, I'm not a super religious person anymore, but I was brought up in a situation where I was. And so, I guess I'm probably overly sensitive to that compared to other people too. So, is this right? This is actually backwards, isn't it? This should be going... It's not getting enough iron, but actually... Is this right? This actually looks not quite right to me. Okay, I think it's fine. I would need to... Oh. Ah, I didn't finish my... I didn't finish this. It's a good thing I came back over here. A lot of stuff I didn't finish building. Okay. Okay. Okay, I misplaced. That's the issue, but that's okay. This will still do what I want it to do. Okay, there we go. So that's all in place, and that actually should get our mining going more extensively too, I believe. Okay. Don't need this guy. Just take out these couple of extra belts. There we go. That's some iron. Beautiful. Okay. You know, I don't have to defend my position. No, I will defend it. Yeah, okay. So the radar does not quite show all the mining. You can't tell me what I don't have to do. I will do it. Even if I don't have to, I will do it. Let's place you like right... Do I sound like I would storm a Capitol building right now? So that's what I'm going for. You have 564 hours in RimWorld. It's fun, and mods had a lot of replayability. Yeah. It's a great game, and again, I'm not knocking it if you enjoy the game. It's just not for me. It was too punishing and not fun for me. Well, it was fun, but it was too punishing and random. I don't know. I can't exactly explain why I don't like RimWorld more, because I like a lot of similar games a lot. Okay. Because a game I will play again that is very similar to RimWorld is Auction Not Included. That I really enjoy, and I'm really looking forward to the update or expansion or whatever they're calling it that's going to be coming out soon. Okay, so my next goal is to turn all this iron into steel, which is going to be at a new smelting station that I'm going to set up. So this iron, I'm going to cut it off and let it finish processing all that. So where do I want to cut it off? I want to cut it off at the source here and let it just go through all that iron. Now all this iron will just go to whatever this is doing here. So this is going to cut off all of my steel for a bit back at my on my bus. So hopefully I don't need anything that's going to require steel to create for a bit. RimWorld has to be a game where you go in not hanging on to any ethics or morality. Well, it's not the morality of it. I mean, I play FTL where you're literally killing civilians for supplies all the time. It's not the morality that bothers me. It's the punishing nature of the random guys that attack your base that I never seem to be strong enough to be able to handle. And that might just be an experience of me in the game. But it also feels like the game is just designed to be that punishing, you know? So, and that might be the issue I'm having with it. It's just how punishing it is. And, you know, and I play FTL, so I play punishing games, but... yeah, this for now. Okay, so... oh, it's got to get through all that stuff. All right, well, let me deconstruct all of... that. I'm gonna show off what you think is pretty. Is this an Auction Not Included thing? Oh, Monster Train thing. Whoa! Guard of the Unnamed and Can't Armor 7, 6, and 6. That... it's not only pretty, it's OP, my friend. Well done, Pie Boy. Grats on that. It's awesome. Ooh, 400,000 iron plates per hour achievement. Cool. Alright, it's almost time for my break. So we're gonna get this steel... steel upgrade finished. Are all these empty? Yes. And then we're going to do a new steel mining facility. RimWorld equals taking prisoners, removing their legs so they can't escape, and harvesting organs. Just a normal day. That's right. Yeah, it's just a normal day in RimWorld. Okay, let me get... because I'm running out of room here. Let me do this. Do this to kind of go around there. Let me get fully beaconed mining set up here. Start this here to start getting stuff out of my inventory. And then I can start picking up more stuff. Do you actually remove people's legs to prevent escaping, or are you exaggerating? I'm pretty sure... no, you do that. That you harvest people's organs in RimWorld. And you can sell them, or you can... I think you used harvested organs to create prosthetics or something too. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can do in that game. Not exaggeration. Not at all. At least from what I've seen. Okay. Okay. Plug this in right here. So the output of this. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do 4 of steel? I'd love to do 4 of steel. We have 4 iron coming out. If I do 4 smelting things of steel, that'll be a really good upgrade for steel, I think. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of all of this. Crap, those power lines are what's keeping these running right now. So I'm gonna do 1 quick power line here. So I can alt deconstruct this entire thing. Right here. There will be some iron probably. No, oh, cancel this deconstruct. Oh, crap. There. RimWorld is one of those games for us to satisfy our dark nature, so we don't do it IRL. Wow. If you have an issue where you're thinking about doing that in IRL, you might want to see, you know, a professional. Yeah, I don't think it's normal to want to harvest people's organs and sell them on the black market. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's not normal. Okay, let me see here. This. So I want 4 of these if I can fit them. 2. Okay. Let me move this pole. Not that I'm judging you, but I'm judging you. You might not should admit and tell people that you think about doing that. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, let's throw some of this in here. Everyone has a dark side. Most of us control it. Okay, don't let your dreams be dreams. If you want to harvest spleens, more power to you. Oh, that was poetic. Don't let your dreams be dreams. If you want to harvest spleens, more power to your e-peen. I don't know. Or you just go to med school so you can do it legally. There you go. And make millions of dollars doing it. I don't know if people who do that make millions of dollars, but you know. All right, they are bringing me lots and lots of stuff. This is very extensive steel mining I'm setting up. If I can set up one more row here, this will be perfect. I just need to bring these all guys here. Okay. Oh. Okay. I have about half the beacons. Oh, damn it. Went out of range here. Okay. All right, almost done with the steel production upgrade thing. Okay. All right. All right, there you go. Fly, my minions, fly. All right, one more. This is going to be so much steel. This is going to be too much steel, honestly. Isn't it? I don't need 4 of these. You know what? Yeah, I think it's going to be too much. Let's do 2. I think 2 will be enough. I got a little carried away. We'll combine the 4 iron outputs to 2 iron outputs that will do steel. Okay, all right, all right. What's going on here? Let's throw some of these in here for now. Too much junk in my inventory. Okay, there we go. So that should be 1 line, 2 lines. I do need 1 beacon here, though. I was missing a beacon. Beacon here. There, and then productivity 3. Let me put that on there, and speed 3 there. There we go. Okay, so this is going to be fed to my iron. I mean, not my iron, my steel input for the bus here. I'm probably going to want to upgrade this belt too, since we're going to have a lot more steel. And then now what we need are 2 2-to-1 things. We're going to do 2-to-1 here and then 2-to-1 here, and we'll have 2 really good amounts of steel belt or iron belts fed to these steel thingies here. So 2-to-1, which is just a single splitter. So we go like right in between these guys here. There and there. And then same thing here. There and there. Okay. Could you say that you got too much junk in your trunk? You could totally say that. Kind of an odd thing to say, but you could totally say it. Oh, we did find that these are more efficient to use than the other things. So let's do this. Use underground belts to get over here. That's a little too far. Oops. There. There. That should work. There. Not quite far enough there to there and there. Okay. I just do this so I have enough belts for this right now. And then this is going to go to the top one. There, okay. And there we go. This is going to be some crazy good steel smelting upgrading we got going on here. There to there. There to there. There. Hopefully I have enough belts for this. And there to there. Okay. I feel like we're gonna be a little shy of the belts we need here. Yeah, just a bit. Okay, almost enough. If I use underground belts for the rest of this, will I be able to do it? Not quite. 19 belts doesn't quite get from there to there. Okay. But I think I do want to use blue belts for this entire thing, so... Okay, cool. If I just go get a few more blue belts, that will be plugged in, and we will have a ginormous steel production upgrade, way more than we need, which is a good thing, because we need a lot more steel for the stuff we're about to get into for Spidertron. All right, come bring me blue belts, my minions. You'll be calling your raptor Ren when you play Ark. Nice. All right. Yes. My minions, bring me all that I need. Do my work for me, because I am too lazy. Okay. Beautiful. That'll be enough to finish this, and then we can take our first break of the day. Feeling very satisfied with our progress. What am I going to work on next? That's the question. This is steel upgrades we've been doing. I probably need to look at my bus to see if there's other stuff I need to upgrade or work on next, so we'll take a look at that. All right, let's make sure everything looks good here. So we got crap tons of iron there. The iron over here is looking like it's flowing pretty darn well. I got a radar here. This is flowing. The iron must flow, the spice must flow. Look at all these things, see if they're going at full capacity. These guys are. Yeah, fully beaconed. I might need to go back and check that everything's fully beaconed around my map, since we've finally got the beacons to supply a lot of these things. All right, that's looking good. I should be seeing lots and lots of steel getting going here on this belt. Probably enough that I want to upgrade these yellow belts to red belts. Let's actually, yeah, let's do that. Where it starts to become... Now let's do that. Let's get red belts on all that. Okay. Upgrade these guys. I don't think I need a blue belt of this yet. I might eventually want this to be a blue belt of steel, but I'm going to not do that upgrade yet. I think I missed one yellow there. There. Good. There. There. Oh, missed that one there. Okay. Right up to that splitter. We'll have those be red all the way across. Okay, very nice. Alrighty, my friends. We've been going for about 2 hours. It's time to take our first break of the day. So really quickly, save the game, Sam stretch, use the restroom. Hope I don't get attacked while we do this. Place where I might get attacked is maybe over on this side, because there could be bugs in there. We've cleared out a good area around. It's a good thing I did go a little bit further when I was clearing out stuff over here, because this does create pollution. But I'm going to use the restroom, take a break, get a snack, and go AFK. So thank you all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, hope you are having a good time with the Factorio, chilling out, relaxing, all cool, playing some b-ball outside of the school with some Factorio. Quick 60-second word of the ads. When we come back, we will continue working on stuff. Y'all rock. See you in a bit, my friends.